We're going to see how this goes.
All right.
All right. Hello. And welcome to Shamrock Talk, the internet's #1 mother-son Celtics podcast. I'm your host, Jake Golan, here in person, on camera, with my mom, Karen Olin. We did 2 earlier in-person ones when I was home for Kelsey's graduation in May.
Yeah.
But not this serious. Got a studio going. I'm back. You may never hear this because it might just be, the audio might not work. I'm not sure what's going on, but
We're going to give it a whirl.
we're doing it.
Playoff time.
Playoff time. It's been a while. I came back here. You were traveling.
Yes.
Starting a new job. Busy.
I can't remember the last game that we...
I was just looking at that as well. It was pre-Bucks, wasn't it? It's been a long time.
Was it pre-Bucks?
I think so. I don't think we talked about the Bucks game.
Well, the Bucks game was phenomenal.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we don't want to dwell on the
Too much on the games.
on the regular season because everyone's shifting. It's playoff mode, but we can do a little recap of what stood out to you the most. Which game of the last few that we'll just...
Bucks game was weird. I'm glad. That one was weird. The Sixers game, I think, stood out to me the most. That was the most playoff feel game, even though we didn't have Jaylen Brown and Rob Williams.
Yeah. I agree with you.
I think
my
that
answer as well.
actually we felt like we were playing good defense. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was my one game that said, hey, there they are.
Yeah.
There's the defense that we love.
Yeah.
I didn't see the Wizards game. That was a blowout. I didn't even go back and look at that.
Oof,
They're not
I
even
watched
in
that.
the playoffs.
The one, right before the Bucks. Yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah.
Our guy Porzingis, he was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we couldn't guard him.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah. So I didn't go back and watch that game.
I did watch that one.
I don't know what happened to us there. But yeah, the Sixers game, I think that was probably one of our better defensive games in a long, long time. I thought, we just know them. Even though they won, like I said, I think that was a good game for us. One of the better ones.
Yep, agreed.
Had a lot of people missing. What else? So 6, no Jaylen. Raptors, I thought were disastrous.
Swept them. They're just not very good. They were ready to
Hurdle
go home, and now they're home.
Was
Lost.
supposed to be a big addition, and I think he just messed up.
I wanted him on the Celtics.
I think he just messed up
He'd
Siakam.
be great on the Celtics. Yeah, it's 2 guys that can't really
It's like Siakam's offense was. He's really good. His shooting. He's good. So I think those two together played very strangely, but they did not look good. Obviously, they lost. And then Hawks. So the last Raptors game and the Hawks didn't have any of their starters, unfortunately. But Peyton Pritchard back, shooting incredibly well. That's always good to see.
Yep, we'll get
Hauser,
back to that for sure.
Shooting well. So those two, I think.
Hauser as well.
Yeah. And I think we're going to need them. Believe it or not, it's going to be a very interesting... I hope they play in the Hawks. We can talk about that, but I hope they play in the Hawks series.
We'll get to that later because I was going to bring that back up as well.
But yeah, not a lot to talk about. We're missing most of our guys in the Hawks game, so I didn't have anything outstanding.
Yeah. Those last games, I half watched. Someone was out in every team in every game. Everyone was just ready for the playoffs.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hawks. Actually, before we get to that, I do have our predictions.
Yeah.
Preseason predictions. We'll do a different one for the awards because they haven't announced those yet.
Yes.
Once they announce the awards,
we'll
go through those in a future episode. But we have our rankings where we ranked every two. We did the whole Eastern Western Conference where everyone would finish now that the regular season is over. And we have our Celtics ones. I asked a few questions and we'll go over those as well. But first, start with Celtics record. You had 52-30. I had 50-32. Beat me by 5 games, I think.
They're 57.
57. Right? Yeah, 57. We both underestimated them.
Yep, they did much better.
We did this, to be fair, fresh off of the Ime debacle.
Yes, that's right. We did. Yeah, we did our predictions.
Yeah. So maybe
we were not prepared.
We would have been perfect if it weren't for the Ime thing. We would have had exact 57 wins. But, and then do you have these in front of you?
No.
Or no? Okay. Well, I had Bucks, Celtics, Raptors. First three in the East. Oof. I whiffed on the Raptors.
You had Bucks 1?
I had Bucks.
Oh, see,
I had
yeah.
Celtics.
Yep.
I had Raptors.
Yeah.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
You had Celtics, Bucks, 76ers. You just switched Bucks and
Yeah.
you would have
So
nailed
the Sixers up there.
You would have nailed the first three.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. I had Sixers, Nets, Heat. Nets, different circumstances. Heat are a little older. You had Heat, Nets, Hawks. All kind of in the mix.
Yeah.
We were both kind of high on those teams. Yeah. Was this before they traded for Donovan Mitchell? The Cavaliers?
I don't know. It was pretty early. It was, yeah.
I had them 7th. You had them 10th. 7, 8, 9, 10. I had Cavs, Hawks, Bulls, Pistons. My Pistons, I really wanted them. You had Pistons 10 as well. Your 7 was Raptors, Bulls, Cavaliers, Pistons.
Yeah.
Our Pistons bet did not pan out.
No. Who did I have at the bottom?
Oof. Hornets, Wizards, Knicks, Magic, Pacers last.
Knicks. So Knicks were...
I had Wizards,
higher.
Knicks. Yeah, Knicks are way higher.
Yeah.
Hornets, Magic. We both had Magic, Pacers last. They actually ended up being like two of the better of the bad teams, I thought. But... West, we both had the Warriors. 1. Interesting. I had Nuggets, Grizzlies, Clippers. You had Warriors, Clippers, Suns, Grizzlies. I don't want to dwell on the Western Conference too much. We can get to that later. I had 5, 6, 7, 8. I had Suns, Timberwolves, Pelicans, Lakers. You had Timberwolves, Mavericks, Nuggets.
The Mavs.
The Mavs. Not
overrated.
Great. We both really underrated the Kings. You had them 12th. They finished 3rd. I had them 10th. They finished 3rd. And we kind of nailed the bottom. We both... Yeah, Jazz, Rockets, Thunder. Jazz were a little better at the beginning of the season.
And Thunder, I guess, is up there. A little better.
But... All right.
That was a tough season to call.
Yeah, for sure.
Very weird.
It's still
season.
a tough season to call. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea who's going to win. I mean, it's been crazy all year.
Well, besides the Celtics.
It's kind of why this year's more exciting than most to me because I genuinely have no idea who's going to win at all. No idea.
Yeah. The West is wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely wild. So, yeah.
All right, let's get to our Celtic-specific questions. Last thing on the list. Minutes per game. More minutes per game. Blake Griffin or Sam Hauser?
Sam, probably. No?
You had Griffin.
Yeah.
I had Hauser.
Yeah, you were right. Is my guess.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the stats, but...
Yeah.
I'm almost positive that's right. Hauser plays 16 minutes, and Griffin plays 13. Actually, it was closer than I thought.
Yeah.
Blake Griffin will play like 48 minutes in like a random
don't even ask me
the Spurs.
that decision making like that. It's very interesting whether he plays
the
or
playoffs.
not.
We'll get to that in a little. More points per game. Derek White or Grant Williams?
Derek
we both
ended
had
up,
Whites.
Right?
Yeah, it's got to be. 12 points per game. Grant Williams was at 8, so we both nailed that one.
Yeah.
And then I want to get to totals. Can I get to totals? Because we had total 3-pointers made. Brogdon or Smart?
I can't be Smart at this point.
It can't be.
It can't be. He fell off the.
Yeah.
He's had a few key threes, but he fell off.
That's
the
always
map
him.
As far as
Trying to find. I can't find totals. I'll get Celtics season totals. We're going right to the Googs. All right. All right, I can find this later.
Yeah. That's fine.
Let's get to the playoffs. Round 1.
Yes.
Hawks. What are your initial thoughts?
I think we should handle this easily. I think if we have any chance of winning the whole thing or even making it to the finals, the Hawks need to be handled easily. I think, as we said before, Peyton Pritchard was shooting pretty well. Sam Hauser seems to be stepping up.
We did have a little uptick at the end of the season. I thought everyone, especially the role players, were just
that's what I mean. And I think they need to play some minutes.
For sure,
in this.
Of course.
We cannot have Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown playing 40-something minutes.
Oh, well,
in
they're
these
going to
games.
definitely do that.
I just think that's the wrong way to go. They're going to be worn out. We have 2 tough teams coming, and you got to have them. You got to play
Fair.
the role players.
Yeah.
That's my feeling.
No, I mean, I would agree.
I mean, it hasn't happened that way all year long thus far.
Yeah.
But I feel as though I think Peyton Pritchard will do a fantastic job on Trae Young. I think
I agree.
Give him a little bit of time.
It's going to be, I mean, let's get to him, I guess. I don't know why he's the first one on our list. But
Who?
Peyton Pritchard.
Yeah, maybe because he did well the last game.
Yeah. It's just.
He was in all the.
But he was injured for a while.
Yeah.
That's the full story.
Plantar fasciitis. Did you know that? That's
No.
what I read in one article.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. And now he's back.
Yeah.
And he's already playing really well.
Shooting really well.
Does he get in the rotation? I see. There's a world where he does not.
I think
There's a
with the
world
Hawks,
where he does not.
I think with the Hawks he should. I don't see it as much with the Sixers and that is
they're
just a different kind
larger
of game.
teams.
But I think with
Agreed.
I
No,
think
I
he
agree with
should
you.
anyway, and I think same with Hauser. I think he should be. I'm just hoping a few of the minutes are taken off. I mean, Brown's hand supposedly hurt. He has been out with other issues.
Mm-hmm.
Smart, same thing. We know Brogdon's in and out with injuries, so
Mm-hmm.
I just think you need to use this series as hopefully we play really well and we can alleviate,
Agreed.
rest them up and save some energy for the later games. That's my take on the whole thing. But I think we should win this in 4.
4.
4.
Sweep.
I'm not even going to
clean
give him 1.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll be
In theory, we
disappointed.
should. I just don't want to overreact to a game, even 2. Yeah, as long as, I think there might be a game where Trae Young, just shoots like 10 for 12 from 3, and we just like,
But I think
it's okay.
where we need
Just
to
get through. Just get through for me. I mean,
step up.
5
for
or
our
6.
threes.
Don't make it 7. 7 would scare me. It's the only thing that would really scare me.
You can't go to 7. It goes to 7.
Yeah,
We win
that-
the other ones.
Even 6, I'm okay with. If they can get out in 6,
Yeah.
playoffs, couple flukes, that's all right. 7 would be the only result that I think would be unfavorable.
Yeah.
We should win this 6 max.
4. I'm saying 4.
Yeah, I'm with you. I
We need
mean,
to win this in 4.
I'm
Maybe
anti-Hawks.
5.
You're pro Trae Young.
Maybe you throw in 1 win.
You're the big Trae Young fan.
I do. I think he's fun to watch. I love Trae Young. I think he is that guy that you look at and say, oh, he's not that good, and then he goes off.
Yeah. I just dislike the way he plays.
Yeah,
but-
I enjoy watching him. Half court almost shots. I don't know. He's super fun, and he's good dishing, and I don't know.
Yeah,
He's good passer, good inside. I don't know. I like him. Yeah. He's fun. He's a fun guy to watch. One thing I think that I'm concerned about with all the playoffs is Tatum's 3-point percentage.
Agreed.
Is bad. Like, it's really bad.
And no, I'm with you.
They say right now for the season, it's 35%.
Yeah.
Last 10 games, 31%.
Yeah.
But he had 2 games out of the 10. One was 80% and one was 62%. And he's still only at 31%. So that kind of gives you an idea. I mean, he has some 0%, he has some 16%.
Yeah,
so
I'm it's been a concern especially post All-Star break. It's been a little.
That is my concern.
Wins the All-Star MVP and then just kind of.
We've got to.
Can't shoot anymore.
Yeah, it's a very strange. And so we've just got to be careful in any of the close games. He cannot come in the third quarter and start hucking up threes in the third quarter. He can't. And that's when we lose some of our ground. We traditionally in close games haven't had a great third quarter. If he's not shooting well, he's got to figure that out. Go inside, pass. So hopefully that is not an issue. That is one of my worries, I think. But yeah, I'm not worried about the Hawks.
I think
either. If we cannot play well against the Hawks, we are not going to get very far.
We haven't even celebrated yet that the Heat didn't win.
Yes.
We haven't even talked about
I know.
Oh my gosh.
And that was the worst game I've ever seen.
Yeah, they look
their superstar.
Sorry. They'll play tomorrow again.
Was Kyle Lowry in that
yeah.
game. He was the only one that was showing up. But yeah, that was not
now I really hope they just crush the Bulls.
Not a great match. Heat?
Yeah.
You do? Why?
Because then they have to play Milwaukee.
Yeah, true. They don't play us, but But yeah, I'd rather just not see them. And I don't know. There's something about
Watch Bam beat up
Jimmy
Giannis
Butler.
for a round. That would help.
Yeah, but Bam
Bulls
was
would be
like
sad.
non-existent in that. I don't know. I didn't think they
I
looked
agree.
like themselves
Yeah, he was bad.
at all. I
They
didn't
were
think they
bad.
looked like themselves
Yeah.
at all. So that's going to be an interesting.
Looks old
I'm
and
watching
slow.
it tomorrow night. I'm excited about.
Bulls.
Yeah,
He-
yeah, I'm excited.
Better than the other one. I have no interest in Timberwolves. Thunder.
Thunder's kind of fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
I root for a little
Yeah,
bit,
they're-
but yeah, I want to see the Heat game, Heat Bulls game. Yeah, so I'm excited about our first round.
Yeah.
Hawks is a good pick for us. We play them well most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I agree.
We just have a lot
Make
of
it quick.
injuries right now. Like I'm
Yeah.
just hoping the hand, the
No, we're actually. I think we're
ankles, the
somewhat.
pinched
Yeah,
nerves.
everyone's like that at this
I'm
point,
just
though.
hoping that
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are
Health
in
is
decent
always
shape. I'm really worried about Marcus Smart too. I just hope he
So
has had some rest and
yeah,
gets himself together.
or just doesn't play at the end of the game.
You're like, yeah. I'm just hoping it's a
I
pinched
just
nerve.
think
It's like stuff going on because I
At
think
this point,
defensively,
from what you've seen, since he came back from injury
Yeah.
this year, he's the third best guard on our team. There's just no doubt about it. I mean, come on, Brogdon and White.
agreed.
He's the third best guard on our team.
I'm not as high
There's
on
just-
Brogdon. I like him coming off the bench.
He's so
a-
streaky.
Yeah.
He just has.
Yeah,
But
yeah, but I do like him, and I think he needs to be in. I think,
and it sounds like
yeah.
he's going to win Sixth Man of the Year.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I think he's been really good.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
I just think since Marcus Smart's come back, and I like Marcus
Yeah.
Smart as much as anyone, but
I
he
just
just
think
should not be
he's
playing the end of these
smart
games.
most of the time, and he just makes
no
those
pun intended.
smart plays. Yeah, he is. He's
Did you not even notice that he said that?
smart. He's a smart. No, but he's.
But is he really though? Come on, that's
I do. I think he has those defensive plays.
Yeah,
and that's
defensively
he just knows where to
scrappy
be
more than
in
smart.
important
Takes a lot of suspect
times.
shots.
So I still value. Like I said, I hope he comes back after this break and he's feeling 100% and he's back emotionally, because there were a few games there where I thought he lost his cool emotionally and physically. I hope he comes back.
Yep. We'll see. That'll be
But
a
D
big
White,
one.
I like.
He's awesome.
Yeah,
He's the best guard on our team.
I think he's number one.
Yes, he is number
I think
one.
he moves the ball well. I think he passes
He plays
well.
good defense,
drives,
blocks.
yeah.
He led the league in blocks for
Yes.
guards.
Yeah. Good attitude.
Yeah.
Like just all around.
Plays well with Tatum.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't get it. I'm gonna lose my mind if Marcus Smart is playing down the stretch.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lose my mind.
Gonna be egos.
Why?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I've been pounding this
kinda
drum
interesting.
for a month plus now.
But I almost don't mind one big in the four. Like switch out Al and Rob and have Derek White in there. Depending
Sure.
on
Yeah.
who
That's
we're
what
playing.
yeah.
But I don't think you can sit Derek White out a lot of minutes. I think he's going to be an integral part of
I hope
what's
so.
going on. Yeah.
There's
should
like
be.
just so many games where he didn't play the last 6 minutes. It's like 6 minutes.
I know. I think it's just young Missoula managing egos.
No, I
That's-
understand that as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
But that's a problem. That's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
because I'll just pound the Derek White drum
Yeah. I'm with you.
until
I'm with you.
I'm pounding my head in the TV.
I think it's time to put away and to be smart about the egos too, and just to talk to who is the best fit in the moment. If something's not going right, we need to change something. Who are we going to put in? What are we going to, I think that's the way you got to play in the playoffs. So I'm hoping that, and we have a lot of pieces. We have a lot of people on the
Yep.
bench that can step up at different times.
I agree.
Even if it's just 5 minutes stint, it doesn't have to be most of the game, but try something new if something isn't, if a piece isn't working just for 5 minutes. So I'm hoping that,
Yep.
we'll see. Again, this is our time too. The Hawks, we should be able to, win this. I'm hoping pretty easily, and play all of those pieces and pump everybody up.
Yeah,
and,
get everyone
give
a
everyone
little confidence
a few minutes.
boost.
Exactly.
Feel out how the atmosphere in the playoffs is going to be.
Yes. So that's my hope.
Garden's a little louder.
Yeah. And even Blake Griffin comes in and makes those hustle plays.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if he got minutes. Come on.
I think
I love Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin has earned my respect.
Well, I think against Sixers and Bucks, he will get some time.
Yeah.
I do. I think they'll
that's
need
fair.
somebody banging around in there. And Rob's just not the bang kind of guy offense.
Yeah.
So Rob Williams is not. So I think he'll get some minutes in that. Hawks, I don't know. We'll see. But he's got good attitude. Good for him wanting to be here. Every time he comes in, he's on the ground saving a ball. And I enjoy watching him very much. So
Yeah. I agree.
Even Muscala.
He's aged very well, Blake Griffin.
Yes.
I give him two thumbs up this season.
Yes.
Just
and
came
he's
in
smart enough at times to manage the fact that he's not quick.
Yeah, well,
he's not as quick as he was, but he just knows.
He's the rare guy that's gone from like a superstar, like all-star, like integral part of the team, to like a selfless, just doesn't need the ball at all, fits in seamlessly whenever he gets in, makes all the hustle plays. You don't see many guys like that age gracefully.
Yeah. Agreed.
And I just think he's been a great, no drama in terms of just ego. Just he's like the last guy on the team.
Laughing on the bench when he's not
he's
playing,
awesome. Yeah, he's always
up.
encouraging. He's
What
been
about Grant Williams?
A+ veteran.
What do you think? You think that seems
weird.
to be over now? I don't know.
It is
I
odd.
can't tell.
It's gonna be an interesting offseason with him. See if it'll really depend on how this season goes, obviously, but
To
the
see
playoffs.
his contract or whatever.
He's a big game guy, though. He's not afraid of any moment, which I think is big.
I think he is valuable. A lot of people don't like him, but I think he is a valuable piece.
He's like, I know he's just kind of a goofy dude, but he's like, I don't know, stands up for people against the Draymonds and the
Agreed.
other team enforcers better than anybody.
Yeah. Well, he's one of our roughest, toughest guys as far as taking the hits.
Yeah.
Tomato chest.
Tomato chest.
He is a tomato chest.
Yeah, he is.
But he is one of our only tomato chests. Not many people take that many hits,
Yeah.
So I think he has value, and I think, again, when we play Embiid, I'm saying when we play Embiid.
Wait, you don't think the Nets are going to...
No,
Do you like Nets?
I don't think so.
No.
When we play them, I think he's going to be an important piece.
All right. So then we can get to that. Assuming we'd make easy work of the Hawks. Mm-hmm. What are your Sixers feelings right off the bat? Already skipping ahead. I'm already getting a little cocky here, but...
I think with the exception of the Bucks and not being worn out, not being hurt, we always play the Sixers well.
Agreed.
Remember when we lost by 2, we didn't have Jalen, we didn't have Rob.
And Embiid was out of his mind.
Yes.
He shot like 20 for 24.
Yeah.
Didn't miss.
Yes. He would. Oh my goodness.
He was
could not miss.
unbelievable.
Yeah. So can he do it for 7 games?
So they did.
I don't
They did do something a little different. The Sixers last time we played.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you noticed this. They let him rest a little more at the end. The Celtics went on a run and they didn't panic and put him in.
Yeah.
And they just gave him a little more rest, and they were down like 4 when he came in. We'd made a run, come back. And I think we're up like 4 when he comes back in. And in the past, I feel like as soon as we tied or go 1, they panic, they put him in, he's
Agreed.
exhausted by the end.
They can't get smart now.
What?
They can't get smart now. We need him
But
to
I think last game they did.
By the end.
I was like, this is a little concerning. He's actually because
they
they just
him.
gave him a little more rest.
Yeah. Fourth quarter, he's always exhausted, and that kind of helps us.
And I think at the end of a hard-fought series will be the same. I think that could be their demise, it always seems to be.
Yeah. Because you can't score. What did he score on us? 52 points?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Can't
and not have Jalen and still barely win the game.
And Rob Williams. We didn't have either.
I mean,
so, yeah. Agreed. I don't know. I don't fear them. I think we have their number. We know what we need to do. So maybe that's wrong. Maybe I should fear them more, but I don't.
They do have my guy PJ Tucker, playoff PJ.
He's
great.
He's
Unbelievable.
great. I think our biggest thing is going to be, can we manage when Jason Tatum is double teamed or has the best defender on him? Mm-hmm. Bottom line.
So that's
He's not going to be most nights lights out shooter. He is not going to be open. They are going to shut him down because they know, what are the Celtics going to do when Jason Tatum doesn't score?
they
know
don't
that's a
have
big
that
thing for us.
many guys that can guard the wings, though.
Sixers.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
PJ Tucker's
Yeah.
their only guy.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think he was on Tatum last time, wasn't
Yeah, he plays Tatum very well.
Yes, yeah.
But, I mean, he's just getting older, and Tatum seems to have figured that out.
Yeah.
It's given him trouble when he was on the Heat and stuff, but...
Drew Holiday. He's really good. And they double team well. They're fast.
Yeah.
And they double team really well. They tend to give Tatum a hard time. So that's my big thing is I hope all the pieces play in the Hawks. I hope everybody gets some confidence. I hope our shooting is good. Because I think we're going to need it. We're going to need it down the road.
Down the road, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I'm excited.
I'm excited
Good
as
first
well.
Good first round pick. I don't think I had
Hope this
anything else.
camera's working. We'll see. People might be seeing this. People might not be. We don't know. My headphones didn't work.
Yeah.
This is a first in-person experiment.
Yeah. I think it's going well.
I have no idea how it's going.
I believe in you.
Put together with duct tape, but we're going to experiment.
I believe in you and your setup. Anything else you've noticed? Anything else you're excited about?
What about around the NBA? What series are you looking forward to the most, with the exception of the Celtics?
Not so much series, but I'm looking forward to seeing how the Lakers do. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Warriors do.
That'll be a good series.
The sneaky little Warriors team.
But you mentioned all the West teams except the best series.
What series?
Clippers Suns. That's the best one.
KD. I always forget
Kawhi.
he's there now because I haven't watched one game with him on the team. I haven't watched any Suns game.
I've watched a little bit of
I haven't seen them
one
play.
of the first
So,
few before he got hurt.
Actually, that is a really good.
It's a crazy series, yeah.
I forgot totally he was on the Suns team. I mean, I knew it. I just wasn't even thinking that. That's going to be a good.
That's a war right there.
series. That's really. And is Paul George not playing? Is he out right now or is he back?
It sounds like it's up in the air, I believe, as of now.
Yeah. Kawhi the Machine, can he carry them past the Suns?
Well, him on KD, ooh, that'll be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll be good.
You're right.
That's
That
definitely
is
the
gonna be a
series
good
I'm
one.
looking forward to.
But there's
the
some
most.
teams I honestly almost think the West is more exciting than the
for
East
sure.
right now. Like the East,
East is very top heavy. You know who the final three are. It's pretty.
Yeah, so it's just I think I'm not as we say that, but
Yeah,
knows
you
what's
never
gonna
know,
happen.
we could
But I'm
look
not
stupid, we have it
as
on camera.
intrigued with the East. The West is kind of gonna
Agreed.
be
It's way more up in the air. No idea who's going to win any of those.
Pull this off. You got the second seed, the Grizzlies with Ja. You got some. It's gonna be interesting.
Yep. Agreed.
And can the Nuggets hold out? I mean, there are days when they look not as good, as the season
Everybody
went on.
there's hanging by a thread.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's gonna be fun. But I would like to. It's gonna be interesting to see if the Lakers can go a little further.
Yeah.
So good for LeBron. The Mavericks gone. Kyrie is out.
They're going to try to re-sign him, which is so sad to me.
Well, that's kind of what they made it sound like. But the biggest thing to me is, you're right. I mean, his numbers were great.
Yeah,
he played well for them when he
Sure.
played. But do the two of them mesh?
No, not at all.
Not the type of players that they're. I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, not at all.
And of course, Luke is going to say, yes, I want to play with him on national TV, right? I mean, he's not going to really say.
Bash him
And are they going to give him a 3 or 4 year contract? I mean,
yeah, it's a mess.
yeah. I don't envy them. So it's going to be interesting in the off season to see if they give him the contract he wants.
Yeah.
Would you give him the
No,
contract he wants?
you know that. Come on. That'd be
Not
silly.
in a second.
What?
I wouldn't either. Like, I don't care how good he is. That guy,
I mean, yeah. It's been a while since he won the finals. That's all I'll say.
he was a disaster in Boston. He was a disaster.
And this season was a
For the Nets.
disaster.
That's what
He gets traded and it's immediately a disaster.
The Mavericks are out.
How is it immediately worse? Like, wait a second.
Even though his numbers are okay.
Yeah.
How did they lose all
a
those?
decent amount of blame on Luka, who's just turned into like a
Yeah.
ISO on the block guy.
Yeah.
Like,
I will
what?
say in the second game we played them, he was a little bit better distributing. I think he tried. I don't think he had people. I mean, nobody was shooting well.
Sure, but
So then it falls on
but
you.
I would not say he made it easy to play with him by any stretch for any of those guys.
Yeah. He's an incredible player.
He is.
Got to be hard percentage wise to keep up with him.
It's just gotten.
But he does. You can't win it on your own. I mean,
Yeah.
He's just not going to win it on his own.
Especially like that.
Yeah. So that's going to be very interesting off season.
Yep.
To see what happens there. Other than that, no, I think like
It's playoff
I said,
time. Let's get to the games.
I'm
Get to the
excited.
games. We got a couple more
Saturday,
playing
3:30.
games.
Tomorrow night I'm watching the Heat.
Yeah.
See how they do.
I'll tune in for. I got nothing to do tomorrow night. Gotta wake up.
Who do you think?
I don't know. It's really a toss up. Could really see either team win. I'll go Heat. I just want the Heat to win.
Yeah.
But they looked so bad in that first game.
Jimmy Butler.
They just looked so old.
My Jimmy Butler. They did look old.
Oh
I don't know
my
what was
God.
wrong with them. Yeah, they did not.
I
They
haven't
didn't
watched-
even look like they wanted to win.
No.
Like the
it was
heart
really weird.
wasn't there.
Which is like the whole Heat thing. It's like
heart. Yeah.
diving on balls, Heat culture.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
It's not
But
pretty.
yeah, they look like they wanted to be put out of their misery.
Yeah.
But I'm still
again-
gonna pick them.
Huh?
I'm still gonna pick them.
Yeah.
Just because I want the Bucks to have to face them, get a little more reinvigorated. Then you got Kyle Lowry flopping around on Drew Holiday, and
He was shooting
I like
well
that
the other
better.
night. Who knows? He could
I think
be.
the Bucks.
Good.
I see more chances for them to steal games from the Bucks than the Bulls. That's really why I want them to win.
Yeah.
The Bulls will just get steamrolled in Milwaukee. Come on.
Yeah. It'd be good to see the Heat rough them up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would choose the Heat as well, but I haven't seen the Bulls play lately. So
And then it's time. 3:30 Saturday.
we're ready.
Game 1 in Boston.
Guess what? I predict a win.
Me too.
4 straight.
Big resounding win.
4 straight.
Good
You
for
heard,
some.
you heard it from me.
Good for some playoff basketball in Boston. Well, I think
We're good.
we've done enough.
Yes.
We're back. We're in person. We're gonna try to do a pod for every game.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
All
I
right.
don't know if we'll hit that goal,
Yeah.
but we're gonna try a pod for every game.
Maybe a quick one.
16. It's just 16 pods. If you really, that's if we win the championship.
Short one.
Yeah. 20
Short.
minutes in and out.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of stuff in your feed.
Thoughts.
You might
Thoughts
be hearing
on a
this.
game.
You might not. You might be seeing this. You might not. I don't know.
We'll test this out, right?
But this has been Shamrock Talk. Find us worldwide, everywhere, at Shamrock Talk Pod on Twitter, at Shamrock Talk on Instagram, Facebook. Gotta get going on Instagram. I don't really post there because you can't do like the vertical. It's like a phone thing. So when you film it widescreen, you can't get the phone. I don't know. A lot of technical trouble behind the scenes.
I think you do a great job.
We're trying here. And we will see you probably Sunday.
Yep.
Record after the game. We'll have one up Sunday afternoon for you guys.
Sounds good.
See you next time.
Adios.
Go Celtics.